What is up, everybody? This is Van Grant with Berkshire Hathaway and Doug Mooney with Prosperity. Today, we are here not to present to you episode 4 of Simply Real Estate, but rather the newest, biggest competitive edge, if you will, no pun intended. We have a new program out with Prosperity, and I'm just here to boost this out.
Yeah, so so often the traditional way is to go get pre-qualified, get pre-approved, however you want to look at it. And for most borrowers, that's good, but for an environment that we're in now where we're seeing multiple offers and lots of cash out there, this program allows us to completely underwrite you first. And saying that, we're going to go ahead and get the pay stubs, the W-2s, the tax returns, your bank statements, and send you through the underwriting process that takes us 4 or 5 days. But after that, you will absolutely know what you know.
That's right.
How much you can afford.
We are going to just guarantee the smooth closing on time for this and that, and there's rewards for if we don't make it on our part, we're satisfying all parties. So we're going to discuss a little bit about that today. I don't have my brain wrapped around this all the way, but
so the basis of it is we've underwritten you, and you've got the confidence that you can go out and you can just clearly make a fantastic offer. But the other side of it is we've got to give that seller the confidence. We're going to provide a certificate that's basically saying if we don't close on time, and there's some anomalies behind that, of course, but if we don't close on time, we're going to give the seller $15,000. And we're also going to give the listing brokerage $15,000. So a total of $30,000 close on time guarantee. There's not a stronger offer out there outside of cash.
that should ring your ears big time. So
The backside of this, in the environment that we're in right now, rates are high. We all know that. But the benefits to home buying now is you're still gaining more equity in your home than you're going to gain in the stock market. You compare that to the rent that you may be paying, which you're paying somebody else's mortgage, not your own mortgage.
That's right.
It's still a win-win. Anytime in the next 3 years, and we know with great confidence going into the middle to late next year, 2025, rates are dropping, and we're totally expecting them to be between 5.5%, 6%. So you're going to be refinancing. With this program, we will waive the origination fee for refinancing sometime in the next 3 years. So 36 months after you close, we've got that time period to look at it and see what the benefits are to refinancing.
And let me just say, since the beginning of when I started last January, kind of at maybe the worst of the time to start if you were getting into real estate, rates were so bad, cash to close was not there, competitive offers, no inventory, nothing stayed on the market. Ever since then, it started off with the second opinion program. We'll give you $100.
Right.
Then it's $200. Now it was, and then at the time it was waive the origination fee until December of 2025. And now it's 36 months. So Prosperity is constantly on the move, coming out with new programs, the next best thing. And every time, we might have a bad excuse or another bad narrative come on the market, they have completely countered that with something, here's 15 grand, here's 30 grand. We have the confidence in everybody that we're underwriting and working with.
To kind of change your thinking on this too is, to a seller, they look at a pre-qualification letter. And then they look at the pre-approval letter. Then they look at a loan commitment letter and then cash. So what Van and I are trying to do is get you set up for the best possible offer that you can give. I think this is strong. I think this is going to take us a long ways.
I do too. We've educated them a little bit about it, and I can get some more clarification on that for those who need. In what way are we going to be letting the seller know that we will be backing this up? Is it a stipulation? Is it a exhibit? What is
so as a part of the offer, there's going to be a certificate that basically says you have been underwritten. But really, the only 3 things left is the appraisal, homeowner's insurance, and clear title.
Right.
What makes it stronger also is that we can close within 15 days and not the traditional 30 days to 45 days.
Yes.
It's eye-opening. I think the sellers, they just absolutely have to be able to set your offer aside and say, look at this.
Yeah. It puts you in first place, really. Aside from cash, sure, you have cash. But let me tell you, the best somebody's doing with cash right now is they're having lower closing costs for themselves, and they could have a quicker closing. What are we doing? We're doing 15 days, which is just enough time for title work, appraisals, and everything to get back in. That's just
Right.
enough time to keep you safe, and then we're getting you in a new house. It's just as quick as any apartment applications and getting you filled in there. It's time saving. Renting versus buying is nothing like it. And that's just what we are going to continue to keep pushing out to you. We keep sitting down with people, and it's going extremely well. It's changing lives, it's bringing families together, and it's where you make your dreams come true. So
That's right. So there should be a lot of questions wrapped around that. We just ask that you reach out to one of us and let us explain it. Let us sit down with you, do a Zoom call, whatever it might be. But reach out and let's go through the details of it.
Yeah, that's right. So I appreciate your time. If you made it all the way through this, you're a real one. Tune in next week as we keep on supplying you with more information. We have lots of changes coming up with the NAR settlement, what that's going to look like for you buyers. This is where you're going to catch it all here first. I'll be the first to let you know about it all. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.
Appreciate all of you.
Yeah, bye.